Our subject topic for today is Mapeh: Music, Arts, Physical Education, and Health. In music, we are about to study music of Baroque period. Baroque music expanded the size, range, and complexity of instrumental performance and also established opera, cantata, oratorio, concerto, and sonata as musical genres. Many musical terms and concepts from this era are still in use today. What instruments were used in Baroque music? Baroque orchestra instruments usually included strings, like violin, violas, cellos, and double basses, and woodwind, recorders or wooden flutes, oboes, and bassoon. Brass, like sometimes trumpets and or horns, and timpani, kettle drums. What is the vocal and instrumental of Baroque? Vocal instrumental concerto, musical composition of the early Baroque era in which choir, solo voices, and instruments are contrasted with one another. What does Baroque mean? Baroque came to English from a French word meaning irregularly shaped. At first, the word in French was used mostly to refer pearls. Eventually, it came to describe an extravagant style of art characterized by curving lines, gilt, and gold. Okay, now let's proceed to arts. Our topic in arts is about Western classical art tradition. The Western classical tradition is the reception of classical Greco-Roman antiquity by later cultures, especially the post-classical West, involving texts, imagery, objects, ideas, institutions, monuments, architecture, cultural artifacts, rituals, practices, and sayings. What are the three periods of Western classical arts? Prehistoric art is classified into three periods such as Paleolithic, Old Stone Age, Mesolithic, Middle Stone Age, and Neolithic, New Stone Age eras. What are three characteristics of classical art? Although it varies from genre to genre, classical art is renowned for its harmony, balance, and sense of proportion. In its painting and sculpture, it employs idealized figures and shape and treats in subjects in a non-anecdotal and emotionally neutral manner. Color is always subordinated to line composition. Now, why is Western classical art tradition important? Classical art encompasses the cultures of Greece and Rome and endures as the cornerstone of Western civilization, including innovation in painting, sculpture, decorative arts, and architecture. Classical art pursued ideals of beauty, harmony, and proportion, even as those ideals changed over the centuries. Now, let's proceed in PE, Physical Education. Our topic in PE is about sports officiating. Sports officiating, a system of managing a sports, specifically on implementing the game rules and keeping order in duration of the game. Qualities of an officiating official. The role of an official is very crucial in a sports endeavor. It defines the success or failure of a certain physical activity. What are the types of officiating in sports? The rulebook attorney are hypercritical. Freelancers are not as well-versed and usually study the rules only when they have to. Quality that makes game officials great. Respectful communication, integrity, common sense, confidence, consistency, serenity, preparation, and training with arbitrary sports. Why is officiating important in sports? Being an official is an extremely important role in sport. Officials undertake an important role in staging of competitions. They provide leadership and guidance to participants, ensuring that the competition is conducted in a safe and fair manner. So let's proceed to health. Our topic for today in health is about maintaining our community safe and clean. What is project assessment? A project assessment is a legislated planning and evaluation process. Project assessments consider the potential and environmental and socio-economic impacts of a project before it begins to ensure that negative impacts can be adequately mitigated. Participates in implementing an environmental project such as building and maintaining a school garden or conducting a war on waste campaign. Why public participation is important for better environment? Government cannot reach environmental protection goals alone. They need support and guidance from the public. Increased public participation builds a more engaged citizenry, increases the legitimacy of decisions, and help ensure that policymakers have valuable local knowledge. Everyone can help to improve our surroundings even in a simple way, like planting, cleaning our environment to make our community safe and clean. Even you can help our environment clean and safe. So don't hesitate to help our environment improve. So start to participate and help our community be more beautiful and clean. So that's for today. Thank you for listening. Hope you learned something in our subject topic in Mapeh. Thank you and God bless.